Imagine you're brushing your teeth before bed and suddenly outside your window, boom, a black hole, right there in your backyard. Not a raccoon, not your neighbor's cat, not even your ex, an honest-to-goodness black hole. So, what happens next? First, let's clear up what we're talking about. A black hole isn't just a big hole in the ground, it's a region of space where gravity is so strong, nothing, not even light, can escape. If space were a party, black holes would be the guests who eat everything and never leave. Now the phrase black hole in your backyard raises a very important question. How big is it? Because black holes come in wildly different sizes. There are the stellar ones, born when massive stars collapse, and there are the supermassive ones at the centers of galaxies, millions to billions of times heavier than the sun. But let's assume our backyard guest is on the small side, say, about the mass of a car. Scientists actually have a name for this idea, a primordial black hole. These could be tiny, left over from the early universe, and nobody's ruled out their existence. A car-mass black hole would be really small, less than a millimeter across. That's smaller than a grain of sand. You wouldn't see it. You'd just notice weird things happening, like your fence posts leaning toward it, or your lawnmower slowly sliding across the yard by itself. Creepy. But the problem is that even a small black hole is insanely dense, and its gravity doesn't mess around. The closer you get, the stronger it pulls. That's why if you walked into the backyard, you wouldn't just fall, you'd be stretched like spaghetti. Scientists call this spaghettification, which is both horrifying and delicious sounding. Okay, so your backyard is toast. But what about the rest of the planet? Here's the scary part. That tiny millimeter-wide black hole is still as heavy as your car. Drop it on Earth, and it would sink through the ground, gobbling dirt, rocks, and everything in its path. It wouldn't just sit politely in the lawn, it would fall to the Earth's core, like a bowling ball dropped into a pudding cup. Once it's there, things get complicated. The black hole would orbit around inside Earth, eating matter very, very slowly. And I mean slowly. If it's small enough, it could take billions of years to actually consume the planet, which means you'd probably die of boredom before you die of black hole. Comforting, right? Let's upgrade. Suppose the black hole in your backyard weighs as much as the sun. That's about 2 nonillion kilograms. Nonillion, that's a 1 with 30 zeros, which is also the number of mistakes you made planting tomatoes last summer. Now we're in real trouble. A sun-mass black hole would be about the size of a city. If it appeared tonight in your backyard, the Earth would basically have a new boss, and not a nice one. The black hole's gravity would instantly overwhelm the planet. In less than a second, the Earth would be ripped apart, shredded into hot plasma, and swallowed whole. Your backyard barbecue? Gone. Every song you've ever liked? Gone. Humanity? Gone. The only good news is you wouldn't have time to panic. 1 second you're alive, the next, poof, game over. And if you're thinking, okay, but what if a supermassive black hole appeared in my backyard? Well, first, your backyard isn't zoned for that. But second, it wouldn't just destroy Earth, it would destroy the entire solar system. The sun, the planets, your Wi-Fi router, swallowed like sprinkles on a cupcake. The whole neighborhood of space would be rearranged around this new cosmic monster, which I'll admit sounds like the coolest HOA meeting ever. So what's the takeaway? If a tiny black hole popped up in your yard, it'd be a nightmare for the lawn, but not the end of the world, at least not right away. But if anything bigger showed up, we'd be toast faster than you can say, event horizon. The universe is a dangerous place full of objects that don't care about us at all. And yet, here we are, alive, orbiting peacefully around our sun, black hole-free, backyards intact. Maybe that's the real miracle. So, what do you think? If a black hole appeared outside your house tonight, would you go look at it or pack your bags for Mars? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this cosmic nightmare, and don't forget to subscribe for more weird science what-ifs. Because next time, who knows, maybe we'll drop a neutron star in your swimming pool.